What's good, guys? It's Selah and I'm back. I'm sorry for being gone for a while. I was not really doing anything, you know. I've had a bunch of videos that I've made, but I've been too lazy to edit them because editing is kind of boring. Doesn't matter, I'm back. So yeah, but today we're gonna be making a beat for Moneybagg Yo, Lil Baby, that fast piano trap type beat.
Life is one big game now. Surely you must change now. You don't have to worry. Just relax, maintain.
Okay, so the first thing I did was made this piano part. It looks kind of complicated. It has like 5 different layers or something, but this is what it sounds like. Not a rapper. I've been rapping since the beginning. I made a million. That's what Lil Baby sounds like. But I'll break this little piano thing down. I'll play the bass notes first. Just really simple. This is the basic Lil Baby bass part. So started with this A sharp, skipped the note, went to this G sharp, skipped the note, went to this F sharp, and went back to the G sharp. That's basically what a Lil Baby bass note or chord progression is. The next thing I did was this middle part. These are basically the chords. So very repetitive but catchy. So these are the chords. I started with this A sharp minor and then put the middle note down. I think this is diminished or something, or sustained or something like that. But it just makes it have a darker feel, right? And then repeated that for 3 bars. Then since the chord change or the bass note change, put it to G sharp and made a G sharp major chord here and put these 2 notes down. Then since the bass note changed again, made a F sharp major chord and again put the middle note down by 2 this time. And then at the end, back to the G sharp, using minor chords and major chords and then bringing the middle note down and having it repeating just gives it that Lil Baby feel. Next thing we have is basically this middle section. This part's super bouncy because what I did is I changed it to triplets. As you can see, it's in triplets. You can do that by clicking on this magnet. It's usually on cell. That's how I made my chord progression and everything. But I changed it to triplets, and when you're making Lil Baby melodies, you should probably have it on triplets. So it's very repetitive, using the notes in the chord, which is the A sharp minor chord, right? So I'm using those notes. The last part I added was this high part. This also uses triplets, so I don't have to change the time. So this is what it sounds like. So what I did here, as you can hear, it's panning between these 2. So I basically just started with these 2 and repeated that for 3 bars since it's on the same chord. And here on control, I changed the control to note pan instead of velocity. So these first 3 are to the left, the next 3 are to the right. It doesn't have to be in a certain key. You can put it down. It still sounds good. That even sounds better right now. Oh, and for the BPM, 150. Not super fast, but not too slow. It's a good BPM. Next, I'm gonna add some strings, so I'm gonna go to BBC.
Whoa, pause on that though.
Symphony Orchestra. I was such a child. It's called BBC Symphony Orchestra. The BBC obviously stands for Big Black. British Broadcasting Centre. Yeah. We don't have dirty minds here, so I'm gonna take the bass notes from the piano, copy them. Again, you can select that by holding Command, dragging over, Command C to copy them, go into the strings, and Command V to paste them. We'll mute the piano for now. That's too low of an octave, so we'll put it up 2 octaves, 1, Command and up to change the octave. And I see that this note right here is continuously played by the piano, so I'm gonna add that in, and just so the strings have more notes to play. I might even add the same middle note an octave higher, so select all of them by holding Command, dragging over them, hold Shift, drag, and Command up to put it up an octave. Yeah, that's way better. Make sure the panning, okay, the panning is in the middle, so that's good. Command R to change the velocity. Let's hear it with the piano. This is a free plugin, by the way, so. I like Rock better. I'm gonna duplicate this BBC Symphony Orchestra because I need another string, not BBC. That would be weird. So I'm gonna change it to violins 1 and copy the middle chord progression. So copy this part, Command C, go onto this string, not piano, and paste it. And I'm gonna go into BBC Symphony Orchestra and change it to staccato. I think you can also change it to pizzicato. This will just shorten the notes. Let's put it maybe, yeah, high like that. We'll duplicate it one more time, or clone it. And what I like doing in a lot of beats nowadays is just having one note that plays continuously through the whole thing. This happens a lot in older school beats like boom bap and stuff like that, but I started doing it a lot. Maybe even tremolo to give it more character. So let's hear it with just the piano. I'm gonna go into One Shot Kit and get a bell just to copy these 2 top line melodies, just because I think they're a little drowned out by the strings. Ooh. I'm gonna get a bass now. I'm probably gonna go into Analog Lab 5. This is one of my favorite plugins, other than BBC Symphony Orchestra, because BBC Symphony Orchestra relates with me.
Pause.
As you can tell by the name. Because I played band in an orchestra, that's why. I don't know what you were thinking. That would have been kind of messed up if you were thinking something else. Let's try this one. You don't have to click in the bass, you can just copy the bass note from the piano. That's why I like making my melodies on my piano, so I have all the stuff and I don't have to basically play new patterns. Okay, I think that's over. I guess we could put everything to a mixer track. Again, you can do that by selecting all these and pressing Command L. I'm not going to do it again because I'll put it to a next mixer track. And I'm just going to mix these a little bit quickly, add some effects, and then we'll move on to the drums. Cut out the lows of all of these so they don't clash with the bass or the 808. I'm going to add some reels to give it more of a old school vibe. Other plugins that can do that is like Sketch Cassette. This is another one of my favorite plugins. And I'm going to copy these to the other strings so they sound like they're playing in the same orchestra, I guess. What I'm going to do with these is also pan them. More plugins. Go to Pancake. This is also a free plugin. I use a lot of free plugins because I'm broke. Okay, so I think everything's done. What I'm going to do is pitch everything down again because why not? Select everything, press that arrow, go to transpose selected, and then -1 will bring it down to semitone. Let's add some drums. Want the hi-hat to be too complicated, so I'll add some rolls, like one at the beginning maybe, and have the velocity going down. Change the velocity of your hi-hats just to make it more interesting, and again another roll at the end just for more variation. And sometimes I like adding bottom notes to my hi-hat patterns. Okay, take out the bass because we're going to add something. You don't want it to be complicated. Then it's going to change. I'm going to turn off looping points so it doesn't loop. I'm going to also make it cut itself. Go into this part to hold and make sure just hold is on. Just make sure if you're playing your 808 and then right when you let go it stops playing so they don't bleed into each other. And then I'm going to do a triplet. Now let's put it down an octave and hear what it sounds like. Let's do the same thing we did to the 808 on the open hat, just so it closes right when the clap hits. And let's drag it here. I'm hearing a little snare. Oh yeah, that one. Because I want a little snare roll. Oh wow, it's already rolling. But that's because the looping points are on. I suggest you turn that off and then make your own roll if you want. And you just do that by doing Alt-U. And then I like to lower the velocity. Yeah, I think making it hit with the open hat is actually kind of fun. I just spit a quick 16 on your guys' head tops. You weren't ready for that.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hope you guys like this beat. It was quick how to make a Lil Baby Type beat, have a repetitive melody, and that same bass pattern I was telling you about. Super easy. Lil Baby is abusing abusing the same chord pattern. Hope you guys learned a lot. Please let me know in the comments what you would like to see next, and comment, like, subscribe, share, tweet, Facebook, retweet. I don't know what you guys do these days, but hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.